Next, let us see one problems related to the provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932. We have discussed recently, that is in our previous slides. Amrish, Lalit and Charu are partners in a firm without a partnership deed. So these are the partners who have entered into the partnership without any partnership deed or without any written agreement. Now these are the cases. Amrish has contributed more capital than other partners and demands interest on capital at 10% per annum. But Lalit and Charun do not agree with him. So what is your answer to this question? Should we give 10% interest on capital to Amrish? No. So your answers to this question is interest on capital is not payable to partner, therefore Amrish will not get interest on the capital. See, in this case, interest on capital, if partnership deed is not there, then provision says that interest on capital is not paid or allowed to the partner. So as per this partnership, Indian Partnership Act, you have to move. Now the second case, Lalit devotes full time in the business and demands a salary of rupees 5,000 per month. But Amrish and Charu do not agree with him. So as per the partnership, if they have not prepared the partnership deed, then what the Indian Partnership Act is stating regarding the remuneration or salary? Do you remember? So here is the remuneration to partners. The provision says that remuneration, that is salary or commission, is not paid to any partner. So that means Lalit will not be given the salary. Okay. So the answer what you have to write is remuneration is not payable to partner. Therefore Lalit will not get salary. The next thing is Charu demands interest on loan of rupees 50,000 given by her at the market rate of interest at, that is 12% per annum. So remember children, these partners have not prepared the partnership deed. Okay, and Charu is asking 12% interest on the loan of 50,000. So do you remember what is the interest rate related to loan? Interest on loan by a partner, interest on loan by partner is paid. They have to pay, but it is 6% per annum. Okay, so but Charu is asking 12%. Should that be allowed? No. So the third case, interest on loan by partner is payable at the rate 6% per annum. Therefore Charu will get interest rupees 3,000. That is 50,000 into 6%, you will get 3,000. So not 12% but 6% the interest rate have to be charged, or interest rate have to be given, that have to be followed. Now the fourth case, Amrish has withdrawn rupees 10,000 from the firm for his personal use. Lalit and Charu demand that interest on drawing should be charged at the rate 10% per annum. So moving back to our provision of Indian Partnership Act regarding interest on drawing is not charged from partners. So if there is no agreement regarding interest on drawing, it should not be charged from partner. It should not be given. Okay. So what is your answer for the fourth one? Interest on Amrish drawing will not be charged. Should not be given. Profit before taking into account any of the above claim was 50,000 at the end of the first year of the business. Amrish demands share of profit in the capital ratio. So this question says that they have not decided regarding the sharing of profit, and Amrish is asking the profit as per his capital ratio. Okay, so should that be allowed, or if what should be done in this case? So children, moving back to our sharing of profit or loss, it is given in the provision of Indian Partnership Act that profit or loss are shared equally by the partners. So as per this provision, you have to share the profit equally. A person cannot be, profit after interest on loan by Charu, that is 47,000, is to be distributed equally. So profit has to be distributed equally. Lalit want to introduce his son Inder as partner. Charu object to this proposal. So what should be done? Should that new partner can be admitted without the consent of Charu? A person cannot be introduced as partner without the consent of all the partners. Therefore, Inder cannot be admitted into partnership because Charu object to it. So this is the answer. This is how you have to write the answer. If partnership deed is not prepared by the partnership firm, at that time provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932 will be applied. So we are about to conclude today's session. Today we saw the meaning and definition of partnership, essential features of partnership, rights of the partners, partnership deed, provision affecting accounting treatment in the absence of partnership deed, and some other important provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932. Okay children, so let us stop our class for today. Meet you in the next class with more concept related to this chapter. So till then, goodbye.